day. Back it up. Only to be paid with the rabies of the taskmasters. Torch. This is my history. We've been down in the valley much too long. We've been down in captivity for so long. We've been down in humility much too long. We've been down in a slave for so long. But we're gonna rise and shine and bring all the creation. For now's the time when all nations must be free. So rise and shine, restore your strength and power. Waste no more time, remember your history. We've been down in a salvation much too long. We've been down in a condemnation for so long. We've been down in segregation much too long. We've been down in humiliation for so long. But we're gonna rise and shine as the morning sun that surrounds you. It's introduction and morality time, where mankind must be born anew. So rise and shine for the sake of the younger generation. Hearts and minds to brotherhood and unity. Whoa. Today for the slave mastership. Tonight for the taskmastership. We've been down in the valley much too long. We've been down in captivity for so long. We've been down in a slavery much too long. We've been down in security for so long. But we're gonna rise and shine and bring all liberation. For now's the time when all nations must be free. Rise and shine, restore your strength and power. Waste no more time, remember your history. Yes, we're gonna rise and shine as the morning sun gets bright.
Peace, love, and light. Peace, love, and light, where mankind must be born anew.
Right.
Yeah, man. Time to rise and shine.
Absolutely. Put this up here real quick. Here we go.
Yeah, man. Peace, love, and light. Welcome all. Welcome all. You already know. I seen titles like China's being drowned. Yeah, something real. Like China did something, bro. What the hell?
I told them the same way they was created, the same order, they're going to be destroyed in that same order. The Asian people were created first. The blue-eye race, the lack of color, the lack of darkness in the eye, no soul. That's their greatest creation. That's why I tell y'all this took thousands of years. This was a scientific experiment on their end. This was a test on. This was a scientific test on our end too. But you know, that's for another time. It's for another time.
Seeing is believing, though, folks. Like real rap. Like you're gonna see some crazy stuff tonight. But mostly everybody that visit this channel and Collide channel, you're aware of it. But it's getting like real crazy. Like the type of stuff that's being seen all over the world. The type of stuff that I'm seeing, it's really ramped up. It's like the ships are like super low also. And they're also drowning China. Did I mention that?
Yes.
China's having a real problem. Like,
exactly.
I mean, just they keep talking about the Three Gorges Dam. Understand that thing's going to fail. China might be like a waterfront property pretty soon. Like, I don't know. They did something.
Ain't no food popping up over there. I can tell you that much. It's shutting down faster around the planet than it is in the United States. But it's coming here by the end of the year. Believe me, y'all see food prices rising. You shouldn't care anyway, especially because you changing in the trees. As long as you don't take that vaccination shot, don't take that shot.
Yeah. Why would you do that? That'd be a detriment to your health. Yeah, like check this out, y'all. It's a Netflix movie called. No, matter of fact, it's on a regular lineup of cable. It's called Dr. Sleep. You gotta check it out. Dr. Sleep.
Yeah, I'm definitely on that. I'm gonna watch that while I'm at work tonight.
Yeah, I don't want to spoil it, but it's like a group of supernatural beings that's like killing children, drinking their blood, and like sucking out their soul, and actually saving some of it, putting it in a chalice. And when they open it up, it looks like steam or light coming out. And also, too, that's a spinoff of The Shining. A lot of people saw that movie back in the day called The Shining and didn't really understand what The Shining was. The Shining is just like the Will Smith movie called Bright. It's about your light that emits from your body. And when they see that, they don't like that. Understand that. All this symbolism about bright and light and colors. Yeah, it's real, y'all.
Exactly.
Yeah,
it's going down. It is definitely going down. They use and now let's understand something. They use the artificial race to depict who you are, your natural abilities. Everything in them sci-fi movies, they give you so much truth in there. So much truth. But it's always a pleasure to come on here with Riz. Y'all know Riz's third eye is gonna be crazy. Pull some shit out of some of these pictures.
Listen, I got some crazy stuff I got from Chris Archer. Shout out Chris Archer. Gina Marie. Shout out Kalai. I got some crazy stuff. And you're going to look at it and be like, come on. Like, I just want to mention one thing. We always talked about giants. Recently, he's really been talking about giants. I'm going to show you one tonight. Maybe a few of them. I mean, it's crazy out here, y'all.
And the Bible, right? That Bible speaks in allegorical terms, but it has truth all in it. It shit, you can't say it don't have truth. Everything in there happened, took place, slavery, pillaging, rape, all that shit took place. But anyway, they said when God returned, he's going to return with the giants, with giants. Just imagine what that looked like.
Seeing is believing.
Seriously. Y'all don't understand the size of these ships. I know a lot of people just like their mind just can't wrap their heads around it. You know what I mean? Like you can't wrap your head around it. The sizes of these ships that are above your head. Like Earth is a spaceship. I'm saying this over and over. It has its own ecosystem. It moves throughout the solar system. Just think of yourself being on an airplane with no limitation on food and water and sunlight, and you just traveling in the sky. You just travel. That's what.
You ever heard of Turtle Island?
Turtle Island, yeah. I heard of Turtle Island. I heard that. But that's what Earth is, my people. That's my theory. I don't want nobody to say I'm not forcing it because people want to turn me into something that I'm not. I'm not a teacher. I'm just a beacon of light. You're a beacon of light too. You just don't believe in yourself. That's all. And a lot of us, because those that choose to believe in themselves a lot more than others, we tend to knock that. But we should breathe life into that, because anyone that, but let me tell you something. The person that they call God, because there is a person that is appointed, but it's just not one. It has to be at least 9 to 12 individuals. And I say that because everything matches, everything outwardly is inwardly. So you have 12 strands of DNA. Your hair and everything circles in the number 9. The universe is a number 9. Now, the individual on this planet that's playing God, that did all this shit here, that was his job. He was supposed to do that. You understand? But he want to be us. This is what I'm saying. He want to be us. And the individual that is appointed at the top, that's cleaning up this planet with billions of other like-minded brothers and sisters that are cleaning up this planet, right? There is no ego amongst one another, because the person that's appointed at the top, he knows the importance of the first block that was placed on the pyramid. He knows the first part, the person that's at the top of the pyramid, that everybody will assume that everyone will be worshiping, but not worshiping. You understand? Just like your grandmother, the oldest person at the dinner table, the one that's the most wisest. You know what I'm saying? The one that has the most patience. You understand? But can still strike. You understand? When necessary, but not a reactive person. That person is appointed. You understand? Why wouldn't you want to appoint somebody like that? You understand? I would want to emulate that. Why everybody, they made us emulate one of Jesus, Muhammad, Yahshua, and all them other people. But why not one of our own brothers and sisters that's still turning back to look at you when you saying, damn, you know what I mean? Like, how can I get like you? You already me. You understand? I love you. Just believe more. Dig deeper within. That's what I did. See, that's what the person, when people be like, there's a person that you worship. That's the person at top. At the very top is stating that. That's how he feels. You understand? He feels the same way. Now let's take this and reverse it to a woman, because a woman created him. The universe is a female. Now let's take it to you, black woman. If your kid got up every day and worshiped you, how would you feel? Huh? If your kid got up every day and worshiped you, and there's a plethora of other shit to do, you understand? How would you feel? Let's just be real. It's a whole bunch of other shit to do. You're gonna spend your day on your knees worshiping me, giving thanks to me. You already there. So that's where I'm at with it, my people. There is no Satan, there is no God. You understand? There is divine light and there is divine people, and we are connected directly to that source. Something that shouldn't be worshipped. Understand something. You are just as important as everything else that's in this universe and solar system.
Definitely.
You off, the solar system is off. Everywhere. You think your brothers and sisters or other life on other planets or multi-dimension don't feel your agony and your pain? They really laugh at this shit because they like you're suffering because you want to suffer. You have been tricked to believe to suffer in pain. Oh, this is how we die. No, you don't. You don't die. You dying now by existing and not living. So they laugh, but they cry at the same time. Just like I do the same shit. I laugh, but I cry at the same time. I look at, some brothers and sisters, and I'll be like, damn, you can't say no to that. You can't see what's actually taking place around you. Even if you don't even believe in, let's say you don't believe in spaceships and shit. But you can fucking believe in the sun and the moon, right? You see that shit every day. You can believe in Mother Earth. You live on Mother Earth. You can see the shift that's taking place. Forget the spaceships and extraterrestrial and multi-dimension. Right now, let's just focus on us and the other race. The sun and the moon. What's happening? The sun is emitting radiation like no other right now. The sun is separating us. Mother Earth is separating us. 2 homes are being set up on this planet. Now, who's doing that? We ain't got to talk about who's doing that. We can talk about what is actually happening. Now, that ain't enough for you to get prepared and start to digging in and saying, how is this shit taking place? Because that's where I'm at. How is this shit taking place? Well, I already got a major idea. And let me just say one more thing before we get in this, Riz. I hate to going on your show, man. Let me just say this. When Neo woke up, right? When Morpheus woke Neo up, right? This shit is so crazy, cuz when Morpheus woke Neo up, when Neo saw reality, Neo didn't want to wake up no more. He started crying and shit. He wanted to go back. But after reality set in with Neo, what did Neo wanted to do? First of all, let's start with this. What did Morpheus wake Neo up with? Money? Fucking clothing, materialistic shit? No, he woke him up with his vernacular voice, with words. This is why we should speak with loving. Did you hear how he was speaking to Neo? He ain't cuss at Neo. He ain't say, fucking listen to me. No, he was speaking to him with love. And he said, you know what? You have a choice now. What you want to do? Take one, blue or the red. And Neo said, give me the fucking red. Neo made the choice. And then when Neo woke up, Neo couldn't believe this shit. So Neo wanted to go back and say, fuck that. I didn't want to do that. No, I want to do it. But then what did Neo, after the shit set in with Neo? Tell me what Neo, now tell me what Neo wanted to do. He wanted to fucking learn. That's all he wanted to do. The motherfucker had his shit plugged up into the back of his pineal gland. He was there for hours. The boy was like, damn shit, 10 hours straight. Yeah, man, I don't know what the fuck.
Learning everything.
Learning. He was learning.
Different languages,
learning.
Martial arts, everything.
So when I tell you, when I say a judgment to the black race, this is what's going to happen. We're going to be in such a shame of the test that we put, that the test that we laid out that we failed to. You understand? That all we going to have to want to do is relearn how to open up your chakras, so that way we can stay connected to the universe, no matter how far Earth traveled throughout the solar system. Now that's my theory. That's my theory. That's it. When you realize you don't die, when you realize this was a game, a test, but it was a scientific test. Because now let me ask you this. Do a person that sit around all day get physically better? Look at a SEPTA driver. Look at most truck drivers and people that drive cars. Look at their stomach. Look at their shape. And I don't have no hatred for them. I just want you to look at that. They sit down all day. They don't do anything, right? Their bodies are deteriorating, right? When you put your body as well as your mind through a test, it makes you better physically and mentally. When you work out, that first exercise, you like the next day, shit, I ain't going back there, but your inner voice, the universe, she said, get your ass up. You don't sit down. You understand? And then you got up and you did that shit again. Those that continue to work out now, and then it came an everyday routine. Not only did you get physically better, but you got spiritually better. The same thing with this right here. That's all. But we gonna cry. We gonna cry. So those that didn't make the test, you're gonna have to relearn how to open up all your chakras. Though when that spark hit our bodies, those that are already in a green chakra aim into their crown chakra, it's gonna hit your crown chakra. And we're gonna rebuild Earth, this portion of Earth, with the destruction of this old motherfucking planet. That's what we're gonna do. Now, those that can believe that, okay, that's my theory. I'm not forcing it in on anyone. That's my theory. You can't tell me that there was a battle, and I have to be real with you, my people. If you saw my last video, you can't tell me that it was a battle and these motherfuckers let motherfuckers come down here and put crop circles down here all day long. Ain't no way. Let me ask you a question. We gonna go just take this shit to the streets. You know what I'm saying? If I took over your I can't come and take over your block if you got some heat on your block. But if you ain't got no heat on your motherfucking block, or I got the same shit you got, I'ma try you. I'ma try you. Yo, they ain't tried us at all. Crop circles, boom. We're gonna drop one in the daytime. Boom. We're gonna drop one at night. Boom. We constantly gonna drop them. Boom. Huh? And it's a war? Yo, I'd be like, I would never allow my enemy to leave a message to the people. I would never let that. I would, especially, you think North Korea gonna let you go over there? Did you see the United States go over in North Korea, talk all the shit that they want, but they ain't go over there? You know why? North Korea got nukes. Did they go in Iraq? Yes, they did. United States went in there in 10 seconds. But they ain't going motherfucking North Korea, nor did they go in Iran, nor did they go in China, and nor are they going in fucking Russia. Nor at all. Huh? Well, you know why? Because they got shit too. But our extended family say, I ain't worried about your shit. Crop circle. Crop circle. See? And that's how I know this was a test. That's how I know in my hearts of all hearts, this was a test to make us physically and spiritually better. My bad, Riz. Let's get into this, Riz.
All right, check this out,
My
y'all.
bad, bro.
Like, big up everybody that was recognizing those turtle symbols that I did on like 2 videos. And I showed like that turtle symbol, like that's mother showing something. And I'm just here to show it. And I want to shout out brother Kenneth Brown. He was on the Lance, what is his last name? Lance Scurv show. Shout out brother Kenneth Brown. He was on the Lance Scurv show. The title is "Let Us Ascend into the Light Beings That we are." And check that out when you get a minute. He killed it. Kenneth Brown went ham on that John, folks. It was crazy. Peace, love, and light to the chat. I see y'all up in here. And we about to show you some craziness. You know, Kalai always got to get his soul out to the people. And I don't stop him. You feel me? Because that's not how we operate. You know what I mean? That man got something to get off his chest. This is the platform for it. But peace, love, and light to the chat. And yeah, look, Kalai, real shit though, bro. You feel me? Like the vibration is real. For real.
Love, y'all.
Straight
you know,
up.
I just try to give it a different perspective because I don't want y'all to. I never promoted y'all to be sheep because we're not. You know what I'm saying?
Never that.
You know what I mean? We honeybees. You know what I mean? Honeybees create. Honeybees make more honey and fertilize and sustain life more than they use their stingers.
What?
That's all I'm trying to drive home. And the way it looks, I'm gonna be, to be honest with you, my people, and I'm not trying to be smart when I say this, but a lot of our stingers is gonna have to be against our own honeybees. Those that didn't prepare. It's gonna be against those that have, and against it's gonna be those that have, those that prepared for this time against those that didn't have not, and they're gonna be hungry. You know what I mean? And you I can only imagine how a father would feel. You know what I mean? If his daughter or his son is, you know what I mean, 6-month-old baby talk about he hungry.
Right.
You know what I mean? I gotta be 100 with you. So I gotta be ready and you gotta be ready. That's the only thing I can say.
Yeah.
That's real.
It's a crazy movie on Netflix right now with the wrestler boy named Batista. It's called Bushwick. And they actually targeted Bushwick in New York City because it was told through intelligence that the people that live there were a soft target because they didn't have firearms. And New York is like a hard state to get firearms. And boy, were they in for a rude awakening because you know, like everybody was ready. Everybody had a gun. And these people weren't government. They were private citizens that had militias all down south that came to New York to try and were trying to kill people and lock them up. Ain't that crazy, bro? They had on all black, bulletproof vests, guns, and everything, bro.
It's crazy.
Yeah, 2020 movie called Bushwick on Netflix. You got to check it out. It's crazy. Here we go, folks. Trying to tell you, this is like some type of royal deity right here. I'm showing you. It's actually outside of a massive craft, which is right here. And I'm gonna zoom in on the craft right quick so you can see it. Ah, fuck.
Every moment, every hour.
Slide it over. It's right here, folks. This is the ship right here. I mean, literally, like it literally has like a face protruding off of it. See the light coming out from under the bottom of it, and this entity has stepped out of this craft. You see the head, something on top of the head connected. You see that black eyeball, the cone-shaped head. It's wearing all white, a white garment. You see the feet are right here. And it's holding a scepter. And I actually did the research on this type of scepter. I'll zoom in on it to show you the actual point. It's the scepter of a king. Zoom in on the face. This is the head. Follow my cursor. You got the eye.
and then some type of stone or gem that's attached to the back of its head.
See you tomorrow. And to answer your question, Baby Butterfly, to answer one of your question regarding this race war thing, listen, I said this already. People may not want to believe this, but if you live in a area that's majority of the artificial race, right? Is this the same? No, it's a different one. If you live in that area, where it's majority artificial race, because you might have had a few dollars, you wanted to live comfortably. You know what I mean? I understand. I wouldn't live there. If the power go out, I wouldn't live there. I would move. I mean, it's easier said than done. I'm just saying. Let me give you an example. They have an area out here called Sicklerville, New Jersey, and it's also Phoenixville, and there's other areas out here. What's that? Byberry Road, deep up Southampton Township, Lower Merriam Township, right? These are all places where majority of them live at, right? Single homes, the whole nine. There's no way in the world that I would want to stay there. And I'm going to tell you, to be honest with you, I would rather be in a predominantly Black neighborhood. You understand? And I'm going to be honest with you, even though Kalai, you say our people going to be unprepared. Yeah, I understand that. But our people will never reach the savagery of these people. And that's the problem that we have failed to understand. You want just remember one thing: that artificial race woman will sit there and she will say, honey, don't do that. Honey, that's not right. But let me explain something to you. She will keep her mouth shut when he say, shut the fuck up. I'm doing what I need to do. Plain, blank, and simple. And that's all I got to say to you. She will shut the fuck up. And if you don't believe it, go look in history through slavery. That's all I'm going to say. So, but as far as a race war, I don't believe the artificial race is going to come into predominantly Black neighborhoods and start bullshit. Are you going to talk about in rural areas where we want to move out in the county because we don't want to live around our own people because they're violent? So, and then you moved out there, that's on you. I have nothing to do with that. That's your decision that you made. I want to live majority around my brothers and sisters. Now, is there come a time that one of my brothers and sisters may move into a human fashion? Yeah, but remember one thing, our brothers and sisters still have a soul. I'd rather be around soul people that I can possibly reach, more so than soulless people that I can't reach at all. Just understand that.
I showed this on the sneak preview. I got this from Gina Marie's channel. This lady looks like Storm right here, folks. Somebody said we like the best duo on YouTube, bro. You feel me?
Yeah,
like that. Thank you for that compliment.
Thank y'all, man, for real.
Yeah.
Because I just try to keep it real with my heart, man. I just being honest. I can't be. I mean, come on. Is our people gonna act foolish? Yeah, but we ain't gonna never skin a motherfucker up and make purses and pocketbooks out of us. I'm gonna be honest with you. Now you might get a couple mixed breed of us mingling in. That's why you gotta stay sharp, stay point. But I'm not gonna just be real. Like I'm gonna be around where majority of the people around me are mutating, their brains are shrinking, their skulls are getting bigger. Like they have the ability, they already don't believe they doing inhumane shit to people in the earth. So what makes you think when their brains shrink even more? You understand? And hunger kicks in. That's my whole point.
Now, this entity that looks like Storm with the white dreadlocks, the black eyes, like bro.
Yes.
I look like Storm when she's like manipulating the weather.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? Like that's an extreme close up. And understand something. She holding this staff in her hand right here, and it looked like a winged creature, like sticking up through it. Like here's the head, the body, the wings. I mean, this almost looked like somebody drew this like a cartoon, and there's like multiple faces all around her. And there's another entity like right beside her right here. Here's his head, here's his body. Arm, nose, eye, face. Crazy. Y'all see this? This is some crazy stuff. And that's right here in the picture. And then we also have this light being right here with the horns looking down. You see his head, his ears, eyes. I mean, that's very clear to see. This looks like some type of like horned or his ears are pointed. I mean, like this. Just take a look at that. And he's looking down. Look at this face popping out on the side. Like, I mean, like, it's living beings up there, y'all, if you didn't know. You see him? Yeah, we're going to move on. You can always screenshot that and look at it at your leisure. It's definitely there. This joint is going to be crazy. All right, now Khalid talked about them giants, right? Now when he's better have a strong heart. That's all I can say. Because if you see something monstrous like this, you really might have a problem. Like, I mean, it might be involuntary. You might have been like, damn, I've been doing a treadmill for like 8 weeks straight. Like, yeah, because like it'll be the fright of your life.
Yeah. Right.
Do y'all see this? I mean, it's outlined. This is a giant being right here. He's looking directly at us. He's sitting down, and he's holding a person in his hand. Okay, and I'm gonna zoom in and show you everything I just said. Then you mentioned there was other entities up there, bro. It's like a lot of them. Then there's like 9 or 12 of them that's running things. Yeah, I was talking to Chris Archer about that too, bro. He was like breaking it down. He really understands what's going on. It's a shame most of our folks don't though.
Yeah, it's the 9 principles of the universe. That's why if you can multiply 9 by any number, you always gonna get 9 back. 9 is the powerful number. I'm telling you that, like it's in everything. This is why I told you in everything, people. The scientists look and listen to me, my people. When they take motherfucking DNA from a tree, they see you. They're like, is it anything we can do to these motherfuckers? And like, is it anything on this planet that we haven't created that they're not in? This is how deep we are, my people. We are fucking deep, man. I just can't. I wish I had 2 oranges, man, right here, just to show you how serious this is. You are the original orange. When I can have 2 oranges right here in my hand. One is GMO and one is organic. You wouldn't know which one is GMO or organic until you open it up.
Now, do y'all see this fucking crazy face right here, folks? It's looking right at you. I put the cursor on his nose right here. Here's his nose. Look at the eyes, gigantic head. Look at his ear off to the side, pointed. I mean, like, and then he's literally holding this person. You see his body. You see his arm extended out. I'm gonna show you toes, like because seeing is believing. But I'm gonna zoom in on the person he's holding.
Oh yeah.
You see his fist and everything balled up. He got this entity right here, and there's other beings all connected. But look at the toes. Look at the foot and the toes of this entity. I'm going to zoom out. You see him sitting down like a giant baby? Here's his feet right here. I'm going to zoom in on the toes again because seeing is believing, just like the title of this video. People think it's a joke, you know what I mean? But it's not going to be a joke, and you're going to remember everything we told you because it's told to you for a reason. None of this shit is by accident. Understand that. Shout out Chris Archer for this picture. Chris, where you live at, bro? Like, oh man, bro, I some bad shit going on over there, bro.
I always tell y'all, it's all you have to do. If you can test this shit out for yourself. Go from a predominantly black neighborhood and then ride out in a suburban area and look at how the sky completely changes. Yeah. Look at how the sky completely changes.
Let's zoom in on these toes again on this giant, massive creature. I see 2 digits, a hoof, and another appendage, like a 3 digits with a hoof. Yeah. Let me get some green hearts in this chat. That heart vibration. Let's get it going. You feel me?
You
Especially
want to go with this picture? This one?
no, you just go with something else.
Such a natural mystic.
Let's get some green hearts going. That heart chakra. Oh, there goes Storm. We got a close up of Storm in a black and white. Check that out.
It's a big head, motherfucker. Boy, he got a big ass head. That's
Look at
a
that.
head, bro. Look at the head.
All day long. Look at the hair. That's amazing. This thing is intelligent.
It's like it's in braids
All day
Like
long.
that,
You see that?
Yeah.
Definitely a melanated being. You see the face, the ear, the eyes. I mean, this is the clearest shit ever you want to see in your life. Like, I suggest all y'all share this. I'm definitely hated on heavy, but we understand it. We
Yeah.
really get it. You know what I mean? Like, because like you never was supposed to witness and see stuff like this.
At all.
Yeah, you still was supposed to be asleep and being an over consumer.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. You're supposed to be food for all other groups, like my man George Macon always say. Shout out George Macon.
And looking for scriptures and books to combat other scriptures in the same motherfucking book. To drive a point home to reach the same fucking God.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's what you supposed to be doing.
I like them
You know what I'm
colors.
saying? Man, I've been reading the motherfucking Bible all night. I got this scripture here. Oh, I've been reading the Quran all night. What about this shit over here? I've been reading. Come on, man. This shit ain't got that's all a man. That's only a small fragment of you.
Telling you folks,
Small
that's
fragment.
facts.
Shit only a small fragment of you. Shit, primitive shit.
Mm,
You
yeah, we
okay.
can just go with another one.
All right. Which one of these?
Let's go with that one, because it's the outline around it. We showed it earlier. Yeah. That's the outline of the actual the scepter and the person that came out of the ship, and this is just the outline of it. And somebody mentioned earlier seeing a square in this photo, but it's actually a pyramid. Almost looks like a complete pyramid diamond.
Mm-hmm.
All black, of course.
Yep.
Yeah. And it's connected to this entity right here. And this is just the outline of it. What happened to the music, man?
Oh, it's
Yeah, perfect song. And this is the scepter. Get a helicopter fly by right now. You hear that shit, bro? Shit sound low as hell.
Oh, you did this one? All right, okay. All right, let's see. Walking down the street, they say we're going wrong.
Now I think this is from your video, but Chris put it in the black and white.
Right.
We're gonna get to this right here because I got some crazy shots of this right here, bro. But take a look at this.
I seen this sticking out automatically. He got legs. He got multiple legs.
You see this fucking skull face right here? The eye, crazy half a mouth,
So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
and then his head.
Yeah.
Mhm.
He got legs.
It's a creature, like a
Yeah.
spider creature or
Right.
something, bro. But look at the other legs going out this way.
He got something on the top of his head.
Oh man, this don't get no goofier, bro. I'm sorry. Like, wow. Oh my god, bro.
Wow. That look crazy.
That look crazy. Y'all see that? You see this creature right here? Looking like a giant spider with multiple legs. Then legs sticking out this way. Got something on his forehead. It looked like he's got dreadlocks. Just saying. And then we got this giant skull head right here. With the mouth open. This eye is illuminated. This one looks like it's being poked out of the skull. You can see the ridges on the side, like look like bone. That's crazy. Then we got a group of entities right here that's connecting with them. See a couple melanated beings, one right here for sure. White, either garment or wing. Definitely got a crown on. Here's the body.
From the wise and the prudent.
Yeah, green hearts. If you see this stuff, that's a simple communication right there. I'm gonna zoom them in real tight. You see how it's going up to the skull head. That's clearly a black dude right there, though. Put my cursor on his eye. With wings. You see his garment in the middle and everything. Yeah, seeing is believing. Oh boy, look at the outline of these ships.
Yeah, I see.
Massive UFO craft. And of course, the entities got to be coming out of something. Don't they? Look, they standing right on top of it. I mean, you can see the detail and design in the craft. You think clouds can make this type of edge? Just look at that. That's the front of the ship right there. You see the purple in it. Telling you.
All I want us to do is.
That's your video right there. Shout out Kala. This is from his video. Chris Archer put the highlight on it. You see the face. You see the giant goddamn head. You see the eyes. You see all the stuff that's coming out the top of his head. It's in the sun with the white beard. And then look at the outline of the massive ship that's going through the sun. I'm going to zoom in on the front of it. You see this, y'all?
Sitting in the clouds.
Big time, bro. And
They use that shit like
it's crazy.
I don't know. I think it's because of the densification, like, because they don't need that shit, to be honest with you. Don't think because this clouds y'all see, it could be a sunny day out there, and it could be hundreds of them above your head. Come on, I know y'all be riding down the block, my bad, and y'all feel something be like, look up, and you look over to your left, you be like, birds give it away all the time. When you see them don't want to fly or they flying low, they give it hawks, especially hawks, because they don't like nothing flying over their heads.
Yeah, they buzz that shit.
Right.
Yeah.
They come right down. They be like, nah, let me sit down here. You see them sitting, you see a hawk sitting on a power line for a while, and he ain't fucking moving. Yeah, it's something about his head.
Fucking with his frequency.
Right.
Yeah.
All they want us to do.
Yeah.
This one? Or you want one?
No, we showed that one too. That's
So we want these.
a good one right there.
Stop breaking.
I don't want to seem like I'm like really like Sean show favoritism or anything, because I'm not into that. But for some odd reason, like no bullshit, like the couple videos that Chris Archer been doing lately got a lot of crazy stuff in them. Like, so like when I see some super high level weirdness, I gotta screenshot it. And another one too, like Colorado Skywatch and My Skies 5D, like their videos are extremely different. It's geographical, folks. They live in these areas, and like it's astounding the type of stuff that I see. Like it's crazy. But look at this giant in the sky. I'm gonna zoom in on the face first and foremost. And you see the crown on the top of the head. And this is the hair that's in the back. You see the eyes. It's not human. And here's the giant body right here. And her arms are folded across her chest. I'm going to zoom in. Peace, love, and light to the chat. I see y'all up in this joint. Matlock Soap, you're late to the party, gal. Look at that, bro. That is crazy. It look like a mummy from like ancient Egypt or something, bro. Like, I mean, you can see like the legs and everything.
Exactly.
More faces, animals. You see that? I'll put my cursor on the eye right there. You see that? That's a straight like lion or something. I see the nose, the mouth open, giant head. Then we go to this entity right here. Look at this guy. He got a point on his head and everything. Hairline.
Crazy,
Yeah, bro, face lit. Y'all think it's a game. And look at the entity that's at the bottom with the horns. You see that? It looked like he's wearing a Viking helmet. And this is a beak, actually. This is like a bird creature with gigantic horns. I'm gonna zoom in. I'm telling you, that's why I always be like, seeing is believing. I know what I'm here for. I'm here for a reason. And I don't mean to say that in no type of negative way or egotistical way. I know what I was born to do. This is weird as hell, bro.
Ain't that some shit? I'm saying, looking at this motherfucker with horns and shit. Like,
there's entities all around too, bro. Like, look at this one. Another bird beak with a point on the head. And look at that shit just cloaked up in the darkness.
This is gonna be a fun time. I just can't wait to see the expression on some people's faces. That's all I want to do. I just want to see the expression because it won't be televised. All the power will be out. But I just want to be like, damn, look at this shit going down in the sky. Shit flying around. I just can't wait to see it. Because before you get to where you need to be at, you need to see everything. Everything needs to unfold in front of your eyes.
Yeah.
Everything has to be revealed to you. Everything.
And I'm doing my part. I'm doing the best I can do. Like literally, like blood, sweat, and tears. Y'all see those black people up there?
No doubt.
Those are so-called black folks. I mean, look, I'll put my cursor on this face right here. That's in the middle, right in the nose. You see the black hair, the crown, the white garment, right next to another one with a super jet black face. You see the clothes going around the neck. Like, I mean, just take a look at that, folks. Like, I mean, seeing is believing. It's crazy. And I'm just going to zoom out and let the whole picture just resonate.
That's crazy.
This is really crazy. I mean, the next shot, bro, is even crazier, bro, because you can see this massive ship going in front of the sun. Right there. Yeah. Look at that shit, bro. Look at that shit.
Hold up. You know what that remind me of? Hold up, my people. You don't mind if I show something real quick?
No.
Hold on, my people. Let me show you something. I'm gonna show you what that remind me of. I just saw this. I didn't just see this video, but I was like, wait a minute. When he posted the video, I mean, like I got much love and respect for my brother here. You know what I mean? My brother Rap the News. You know what I mean? He be right there, and then it just be like, you see, he be right there. You know what I mean? He be right there, and then it be like, I'm like, he gonna get it though. He gonna get it though. Cause look, I want to show y'all something real fast. Hold on. Now I'm not. Hold on. What the hell? Come on, computer. Now I'm not. Any video I use for awareness purposes. I want to show y'all something. If y'all didn't watch this video. Now, these when you see this right here, my people, this is a ship. Mm-hmm. I mean, those that watch Riz video or watch my videos, y'all know this is a ship. This is a solid object there.
All day long.
A solid object there. And when you see these right here, these are the same thing. It's just partially refracting light. Mm-hmm. And the light, the signal is really for us to let you know the rainbow colored people are here.
All day long.
That's what that signal is for. And it's up to you to be like, oh, that's just a nice ice sundog in the sky or ice crystal.
That's a spell.
Yeah, that's a spell. But to keep you in a trance, that's impossible. Listen, you can go look at Mr. MB33 video. The ice crystal was moving through the sky and they had no explanation for it. No explanation. The ice crystal, just like that. They call a sundog, whatever this is right here, they want to call it. Sundog ice crystal. This was literally moving across the sky horizontal. Horizontal. And the sun was on the other side. The subscriber who recorded it said, oh my gosh, I've never seen nothing like this. It's actually moving. Huh? You can't call these ice crystals and sundogs no more. Like I said, this planet has always been under a bird's watch. Let me just say that to you. It's always been under a bird's watch. But we're home now. So it's a difference from the hierarchies keeping a... First of all, it was people left here on this planet to keep this shit in order too. So these low vibrational beings don't get completely out of pocket. Let's just understand that. And Antarctica. Let me just say Antarctica. Now, we're home now. And everyone is around, changing the planet as normal, as a unit. You understand? They're happy, but they're also sad at the same time. You know what I mean? Because there are a lot of changes that has to be made on this planet. Now, if you go on a higher supreme level, which all of them are thinking at, they're saying that this was a magnificent test. It made us better. Because you just got to understand something, how somebody got a field that's riding around in a spaceship that can take out all of your military. Listen, 20 of them can take out the whole United States military. 20 ships. You know what I'm saying? Could take out the whole United States military.
Showed that in Independence Day.
Come on, brother. 20 of them. So just imagine billions of them. This is why I tell you this is just a game. Not a game, but it's a test to make us better. Let me pull this back up.
Same type of shape.
Mm-hmm.
You see it right here. Look at that. Are you serious? Look. Let me zoom in a second, man. And of course, every ship has a face on it. Like if you really can spot it and it shines through, you see it has an animal face on it, whether it be something from the forest or something from the ocean. Like I mean, this is what it is. I mean, I'm seeing way too many faces on the front of these craft. You see it right here.
And please, people, let me say this to you. When I mention another channel, I don't mention the channel, especially I don't mention channels that call themselves teachers. Mr. MB33, and I'm not defending him, he is not a teacher. He just observed the earth and he reported. And you should take his observation and you draw your own theories on what's taking place. So if you go to Mr. MB33 to teach you, that's wrong. I go to Mr. MB33. I go to Mr. MB33 channel to make sure or to reassure myself sometimes that mother and our extended family is still kicking ass. Because look at the pictures that his subscribers are sending them. You're looking at him as a teacher, or you're looking at me to tell you to go to him as a teacher. No, I'm not. I suggest that you pay attention to everyone that is paying attention to you scientifically. How about that? Does that make better sense to anyone? Pay attention to everyone that is paying attention to you scientifically. And guess where you lies in? Not just this physical vessel, Mother Earth, Mother Nature, the sun, and the fucking universe. I hope that sits in better with y'all. I love y'all. That's just real shit.
Peace, love, and light. Shout out Golden Girl, Kurt Washington. I see you, China Miss Jones. I Am Goddess. Okay, y'all up in here. Planet Plainfield was good. Wildfire Penny, I see you.
Oh, Wildfire.
Yeah, man. They up in this joint, bro. Area 51. I see y'all. Oh, yeah.
Yo, listen, let me tell you something. If it was anybody or people that I would choose to be locked down with, give me this motherfucking chat.
Yeah.
Give me this motherfucking
shit,
chat right here.
To be so
you know what
crazy.
I'm saying? Give me this motherfucking chat right here. You know what I'm saying? If I were ever to choose, if I could sit down and choose, you know what I'm saying, who I could be locked down with, give me this motherfucking chat. Because I know not one of them. See, when we see them punk ass tanks ride down the street and a bunch of motherfuckers in snowsuits with punk ass primitive guns, the weak is going to fold up. Give me the needle. Fuck it. Everybody in this motherfucking chat, we be out there but like, man, fuck you.
Yeah, man.
Yo. And guess what? They'll think twice. Oh, we can't get this neighborhood. Let's go vaccinate another neighborhood. They look okay. Ain't that what a motherfucker? What ain't that what a what's that? A porcupine? Yo, look at a tiger or one of them panthers, them panther cats trying to attack a porcupine, huh? And see how that shit works out for them. Motherfucker walk away. You attack anything that don't have a defense, but have a defense, huh? A mental first, a mental defense. You speak to them mentally first. You don't belong here. We know your time is up. 89% of you are lizards in your uniform. We know it's over for you. The sun is separating you. When has a vaccination became mandatory? We're not taking no vaccinations. If we are all in this house, how can we infect any of y'all? So what y'all can do, y'all can sit at the end of each block and make sure that we don't come out the block. Bingo. Now understand? Other than that, we can stay right here and just infect each other. But guess what? You not sticking me with shit. You see? That's a difference. That's a different speech. You understand? And then they would think, because this is a love frequency right now. And if all of us are serious about that, this is a love frequency. Come on, you know this shit is a hoax. Ain't no COVID-19. I don't want your vaccination, and I'm not coming to your job, and I'm not getting your food. We got enough food. We got enough water here. We're gonna get through this 6 to 9 months. Believe me, you won't be here pretty soon. See? You won't be here pretty soon. Oh, these people ain't sick. Let's go vaccinate another neighborhood. Exactly. Just like that tiger said to that motherfucking porcupine, oh, he ain't sweet. Let me go try another animal. Exactly. That's all.
I hope y'all see these entities I'm
bad,
pointing out. They're sitting all around. I've been showing them the whole time. They're easy to see.
Mm-hmm.
And then right near the sun, you can see like this structure that's around it. It literally looks like it has edges like a star. Pointed. And then another image of a woman, hair flowing back. You see her face. I'll zoom in on her face. Put my cursor on her nose. Yeah, folks. Craziness.
Yeah, this is going to be an amazing time, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like, just to look at these crabs moving through the sky. They're not here to save us, my people. You save yourself. They're not here to save you. Let me see. All right, that was it, Riz. Oh no, hold up. Oh no, that was it.
That was crazy.
That's right on time.
That was
too.
crazy. Right.
That was
Perfect.
right on time, my brother. Right on time, my brother.
Love it when a plan come together.
Exactly.
What? See y'all up in here. Y'all shit. Welcome to my world of crazy. Like you all welcome. You know what I mean? I'm gonna show you everything I find. People think I'm crazy and I'm seeing things, but like the stuff I show shouldn't have toes and fingers and eyeballs and like, you know, it's just cognitive dissonance at a high level because that's fear. And I get it though. You know, I show people stuff that, oh man, I don't want to see that. Like I get it. And you wasn't born for this.
Nah. This was another good live, man. I love coming on here with Riz, especially because he be showing me shit every time. If he shows shit on here or he be showing me when we together, I be like, damn, man, how the fuck? Like, he be like, you ain't see that? I be like, where is that? Then he be like, hold on, let me zoom into you. And they show, I be like, oh shit, just sitting there.
It's amazing.
That's why I say it's so much stuff that's in multi-dimension that we're going to see. But just understand something. You hands off, people. You hands off. Remember, this entity never came at you with war, came at you with manipulating.
Mm-hmm.
All we had to do was turn our back on one of our brothers. And all this entity had to do was manipulate one of our brothers. Just think about that. All we had to do, the fuck up. And this ain't really a fuck up, but just understand something. This all we had to do just to throw us off is turn our back on one of our brothers. Or a sister turn our back on one of her sisters. And then guess what? This entity started, yo, this is what we can do. Let me show you how you can get some energy. Let me show you how you can make this happen. Let me show you how. That's all it takes. And then next thing you know, brother against brother, sister against sister. Next thing you know, lowering the vibrational frequency. Next thing you know, they introduce you to me. Now, peep the move, right? Now, you know meat, right? Meat has no season. You know, hold on. First of all,
no flavor.
No flavor, right? You know, like I've been, before I became, you know, aware of who I was, I used to work around the artificial race. I even had, you know, friends, you know what I mean, and tasted some of their food. They have no season, don't taste it, have no seasoning at all on it, right? And y'all know this. They cannot season food. Y'all know this, right? Now, just imagine how they really like the way they food, how they like their food tastes. Cannibalism isn't nothing to them. That shit isn't nothing to them, and we're going to witness that. We're going to literally witness that, my people. And that's going to be an embarrassment. People think it's going to be a battle, man. This is an embarrassment, my people. It's Satan said to God, how could you give them dominion over everything when they won't do nothing but create what? Mischief, death, and destruction. And hatred amongst each other. Did Satan say that to God in the Bible? I'm just asking. Did he say that shit to God in the Bible? He said, how could you give them dominion when they ain't gonna do nothing but create death, destruction, and mischief amongst each other? He said, I know what you know not. That's what God said to say. He said, all right, put me down there and let me see what I can do. And look at us today. That's why I say this shit was a pure test. Because the moment, and this is real shit, the moment that you turn and really start to love your brother and sister and see light in them before you see darkness. Because I remember you pull up to the store, you get out the car, you see niggas outside, you looking like, yeah, these niggas go ahead, try me. And now when you get out the car and you see, damn, look at my brothers, man. I love them, man. You don't even, no hatred, no nothing. You like, I love them, man. You saying that to yourself in your mind and you walking into the store. You don't, ain't no more hatred. Ain't no more none of that shit. You even open up the door. Oh, brother, I got you. Let me get you in here. Peace, brother. And then next thing you know, the whole frequency change. Them brothers looking at you and sisters looking at you completely different. Huh? When you change to that right there, you understand? You will see no barrier. All barriers will break down. The universe will welcome you and open you with a loving heart. There will be no limitations on what you can have. And that's real. It's going to be buried. It's going to be, long as we still here in this matrix until it completely crumbles, you always going to get tested. Because this is a test all the way to the end. And the ultimate test is coming. Are you going to take the vaccination, love your vessel in this world better than the next one that's going to be created here on this planet? That's what it's going to come down to. The ultimate test is coming. But again, like I said, the reason why I know how I feel this way, you watch my videos, I don't write anything down. I don't even read books. I don't be in no books like that. I read shit on the internet and look at videos. I pay attention to those that are paying attention to science. That's all I'm saying. the weather anomalies, and I see all the weather anomalies, then I go and look at something that was carved in ancient texts. And then if you look at the shit that was carved in ancient texts through history, they always turned to the sun. No matter what group or race of people, they always spoke about the sun. They didn't speak about the moon. That's why the moon is out in the daytime, because it's a liar, a thief, and a motherfucking murderer. And it must be exposed for what it is. I love y'all, my people. I'm done.
Yeah, like peace, love, and light. I see y'all in the chat getting it in, but like Kala said something a couple of videos ago. Like, you got a window of opportunity right now because they're going to re-shut everything back down again. You can see the narrative just in play with the language they're using in all the news stories. A spike is going up again. Mandatory mask. Like, they just put a mandatory mask so-called situation where I live at. But, you know, I would never do that. But, you know, they say they're not enforcing it, but it's a mandatory type situation. So if they're planning on opening things back up, that don't sound right. They was going to have indoor dining. They just canceled that again. See, it's all about to come back around, folks. So be ready.
Absolutely. And I want to close it out with this right here. The 4th of July, y'all think that shit was canceled and all this for a reason, but it just happened to be canceled, you know, because of COVID, right? Here's that eclipse that's supposed to go across. It's a blood moon, not an eclipse. It's a blood moon right after the eclipse that happened. Now, here's America. Here's the west coast of Africa. This is Brazil. This is South America right here. Now, all of this is going to get exposed to that blood moon on the 4th of July. Now, what do the 4th of July represents?
Independence for America.
But it also represents violence through independence too, because the fireworks and the firecrackers sound like gunshots and explosions of bombs.
Bombs bursting in there.
Right, and they letting this shit a lot happen in our neighborhoods because they getting us ready for what's going to take place on this planet, my people. That's why I say you can get all programming.
Yeah.
Boom, that's a bomb now. We went from firecrackers to actually live rounds and bombs now. Yeah. That's what is happening.
Yeah, you're being prepped for it right now. Because fireworks was never totally legal in our state or our city. But all of a sudden, in the middle of a pandemic and riots, you legalize fireworks. Like, come on, folks. This thing is all staged out.
Yep.
You know, it's ridiculous is what it is. You feel me? But you got to be ready for it mentally, you know, spiritually, physically. You got to be ready.
That's right.
For anything.
It's a blood moon. It's a blood moon, and the East Coast and Central America, Mexico, all the shit that's really getting that Saharan dust right now. It is going to see that blood moon. That's why I wasn't over this. Listen, all of this shit is surrounded. All this shit is a script. This is all a script. Yeah. Trust me when I tell you, my people, a fucking script. And they did not want people to see that. And this shit didn't even make the news. Didn't even make the news. Why?
It's crazy.
My people, listen, this is an amazing time to be in, bro. You want to close it out, this yours.
Man, I thank y'all for being here. Peace, love, and light. You know what I mean? Like, it's just like, bro, just be ready. Like, you said it, bro. You got a small window right now. Why are folks going on vacation? Are you serious?
Right out there. The one sister, when she left a message, she said, yo, they still only allowing us to get 2 gallons of water at a time. They still doing that in certain places. So if they still doing that in certain places, people that can get, I got 90 gallons of water. Fucking 90 gallons of water.
All on the floor over here.
Because listen, I'm going to be able to go 2 and 3 days and don't drink water. You see what I'm saying? I'm going to be able to go in 2 days and not eat. I'm a discipline myself. See, you got to start from the very fucking first day that this shit shut down. I'm talking about when the lights go out or when it start ravishing food, because they're not going to allow you to take food like that out of the markets. They're going to cut it back down. But shit, when that little riot happened, I was only allowed to get 2 gallons of water. Just think about that. So you have a window of opportunity. Those that are asleep are not paying attention. But if you look, you can't even go into a Target, Walmart, and get no bikes. No bikes. Why? Because the other races, the artificial race, no, it ain't gonna be no electricity. You got to get on a bike. Your feet bike horses. That's what it's going to go back to. Everything has to go back to the natural order of life. Everything. And because we were so detached from the earth, this is why a lot of us are going to get affected by it. You understand? People that's in Africa and been in villages, they used to this. This ain't about nothing, but they like, this is what's supposed to happen. But for us over here, it's going to be a panic. That's why I say it's a mental war. This is a mental war. I tell you, my people, please. You know what I mean? This is not about fearing nobody and none of that. But you're going to have a small window to stock up. And you're going to have to, you're going to have to make choices, man. Be realistic with yourself. Some family members, you might have the person that you was trying to talk to all this time. I love you. I care for you. I'm trying to let you know. Take $60 and grab something. So you mean to tell me that you want to, if 6 to 9 months and you only got 4 months of food, you gonna bring this person in? That's gonna cut your supply down to 2.5 months. You gotta ask yourself. These are serious shit that you gotta say. And first of all, let me tell you something. That's some selfish shit. If I went to Riz house, now I know Riz. Again, I said this. I know Riz would have my back. No, I'm fucked up. I know that. But that would be selfish as a man to know that he even brought this to my light, and I never took the time to research it, nor did I take the time to save up anything. And now I expect for him to make sure that my vessel have its nutrition so it can carry on to the next day. I gotta expect another man to make sure my vessel. I'm no different from the fucking situation I am now. I gotta ask the white man for shit too. Like I'm no good, and you know what, Queens? I will be no good to you. You have to look at that and be like, nigga, you no good at all. Bye. Exactly. This is real shit. This is what you're gonna see. You're gonna be out there, yo, he handsome. Not a gallon of water in the motherfucking house.
Nigga don't even drink water.
Yeah, don't even drink. Well, he look cute. Look at the BMW. He looks so good. Nothing. He liable to sell you for a bottle of fucking rice, a bag of rice. When shit gets serious. Yo, listen. All right. I'm good, yo, but I just wanted to drop that, man, have a little fun. But you know what they say, 85% of a joke is the truth. They say 80, the ones that laugh real hard, 85% of a joke is the fucking truth. Believe me, you.
Yeah, one more thing. The 4th of July shouldn't exist. They want to take down statues and monuments. They just took down a whipping post that was in Delaware. Like, very disrespectful symbols that they still put around to let you know how they are. That's disrespectful. The 4th of July need to be abolished. All these fake holy days, holidays need to be abolished. You, like I said, forget about all that talk. Make an action. You feel me? That's what really matters. You know, forget all the talking. Do something.
Wow. All right, this is the last thing I'm gonna say on top of that with Riz. How can we get mad about racist statues being put up? They put out a slavery movie every fucking 2 years. All these slave shit they put on TV. Slavery, literally beating you. They put Roots out. They put all these fucking slavery movies out consistently. How can we be mad about statues? Leave them motherfuckers up. Leave the flag up. Leave the Confederate flag up. Leave all these flags just represents us. You know what? Fuck it. I mean, this shit is going down out there, cuz. I mean, it's in a loud fireworks night. That shit's like bombs going off out there. I don't know if y'all can hear that. I love y'all, my people. We out of here. It was a great live. Until next time.
Peace, love, and light. Love y'all.
Love and light.